Just giving a lot of distraction to what KRÜ might be setting up on this round, and they're pressuring that utility Nags to start it off with a nice ghost frag.
Yeah, NTK's been cleaned up, and there was a bit of pressure that was pulling off, but no, it looks like they may want to go back towards A. There's so much being invested from both of these teams. They both drop members. Joe drops as well as Kesnet looking for another one. Is able to clean that up. KRÜ just really wiped the floor in the pistol. Right? Having to claw through that thing. So the wall goes down. They've bought enough time. Now they're going to go. But you've got Kesnet with the raise nade. My goodness! The triple right off the bat. They were waiting for the wall to go down. It does. And it almost seems like they would regret it. NTK and Vixen are going to fall as well. Kesnet gets to 4. KRÜ get to 2.
That was nasty. It wasn't even the paint shells. It was the pop. It was the first. Oh, my word. That is just disgusting. Well played. Also positions himself well in front of the Astrostar so it doesn't give him any problems. Picks up 3 there with a quick assist as well. Going to his team. What a round coming in there.
Up in heaven. There it is. The gravity well comes out. He's going to dash in onto the site. And NTK is already good for 1. The wall's going up as well. And Joe gets in on the action. VivoKey just cracked the site wide open.
And this is really great from VivoKey. The setup that KRÜ had with their alarm bot on A, watching heaven, watching the ramp, allowed KRÜ to rotate early, but VivoKey coming up with some great first shots to make this one work for themselves.
That's right. Spidey sense is tingling. The swing out is there. He's good for 1. Again, oh, this is all like blow up. Cause as much damage as possible. Klaus was on the defuse. I don't know if he got it to half. He should have gotten close. So Nagzet gets 3. It was spicy, it was fun to watch, but VivoKey are on the board. Not only that, but for VivoKey specifically, it's a heavy lean towards B. You saw the op out from Nagzet wasn't able to connect anything. There's the lockdown that you mentioned, is it's going to clear out space towards B. There's nothing that they really have as far as a counter to clear out that lockdown, so they have to wait it out, and then they move forward.
Definitely a lot of thought going into this round with KRÜ defending all the Astro utilities over at A, but that means it's bodies at B. Can VivoKey do it again? And KRÜ is striking true.
KRÜ just refused to give up an inch, although Joe got 2 there at the end to keep things close, but Klaus gets to 3. And I think one of the things we have to talk about, Riv.
I like this. The rope game becomes the mental game. If VivoKey can actually get KRÜ to rotate. They're playing a very solid 3-2, though. A good lean can already happen from Nagzat, but Uri's is going to start this one off a lot differently. First blood there for VivoKey.
Very nice shot.
30 seconds left.
Again, and it was playing contact off of the turret. Kesnet's in a great spot here.
Nice distraction.
Kesnet was good for 1. Nagzat's Blade Storm was able to get 1 as well. Klaus still playing down on the side as the spike goes down. It's just 1 member remaining on the side of KRÜ as Delzix on the opposite side of the wall. You can pick up the op.
Definitely giving VivoKey a bit of an advantage. And Vixen's going to meet up with Delzik here. I think he hears the steps.
No. Op not going to be carried forward. We talked about whether or not that would be a potential. It was certainly what he was trying to do there.
Right behind each other, ready to throw pies if the other one misses. Heat now with the shot towards the backside of this defending heaven area on A. And seeing the Sage, I believe they'll hold this strong, but VivoKey comes up with 2 very nicely over towards B. This could be a big swing.
Yeah, they are going to go ahead and rotate. They've gotten into B, and it's not just that they've gotten into B. Really, they've been able to work every single facet of the map that they want to, and take a look at where Muris is at this point. He's deep in defender spawn. There's really nowhere for Klaus to go. He does get the kill on Vixen and get the lockdown online, but the spike should go down B. You see the remaining members hunting Klaus down. He's only down to 13 health. Joe's going to get the spike down. VivoKey should, presumably, win this round.
A lot of that's just been through mid, too, though. Just walking up to that zipline area, making sure they have control, making a lot of noise.
Joe playing down low. You've also got Vixen in a decent spot. Second lockdown's going to come out. It's going to push things out right into Nagzat's lap. But is Vixen going to get the timing? Slowly but surely swings around. Vixen gets the shots. Klaus able to trade it out. A 1v1. How have they gotten this far? This is beyond me. Klaus with the tap. A 1v1. The shots that kill the 3K. But I don't know that he's going to have time for the defuse. No, he's going to drop. We're tied up at 4 apiece. All of that Killjoy utility you were touching on, it was the alarm bot, it was the nanoswarm, and then it was the turret. First, they clear out the alarm bot and the nanoswarm because it gets popped right off of contact. Then the turret gets cleared out. VivoKey have slowly but methodically really picked this round apart, Riv.
Yeah, every little chance that KRÜ had to say information can be gained here. We have an advantage in heaven have been taken away slowly. And now Kesnet has that elbow on hold. Showstopper's out.
Lands the shots too. 11 seconds left on the round. The spike is just now making its way forward. And the thing is, Kesnet still has that spot. The nade! The nade! The nade! The nade stopped it, but the spike did go down. Excuse me, Vixen's up top in heaven. He's already gotten 3, dropping down, looking to land a 4th as Naxet is alone in a 1v2. Naxet slowly on the swing, drops things down to a 1v1.
Oh, wait a minute.
Surely you check that, right? Surely you don't let him take that out. The tap. He got it to half. Naxet. Did Mazzino hear him? Did he see him? Oh, it certainly seems that way. He's going hunting! Mazzino able to land the shot. Torres is going to come out as well. As Mazzino almost picks him out of the sky. Not able to do it. Kesnet once again using his util to cause problems. The spike is down. Again, how have they
Here comes a rotation.
How have they gotten to this point? They just had Sheriff's Rift. They had Sheriffs and they've dropped things down to a 3v1. He has been so good in instances like these. He's good for one. Kesnet's so weak as well.
They've got his lockdown. Uh-oh.
Cloudburst all over the place. Where is he going to go? Kesnet on the tap. Surely he rides that to half here. You've got Klaus who's playing on the side. He's not going to go to half heat. Playing up in heaven. Oh my goodness, what a shot! I mean, what does Klaus do here?
He saw set.
What does Klaus do? The dash away?
Timing.
Spike continuing to play away, Klaus! He's going to get the defuse as well. That was unbelievable.
Wow. That first shot made you feel like it was complete.
Klaus is in a good spot, though. Oh, what? How does Maurice hit that? He's already gotten 2. Heat's getting another one.
Heat given the flank, given the phantom. How much more can this come into play? He hears the team rotating through heaven, can give that call.
Oh,
what a nade! Oh my gosh, Kesnet.
But he gets the spike down. The Blade Storms comes out as well as Kesnet's left alone in a 1v1 with Heat. That doesn't feel good.
And a whoops.
All right, here he goes. Kesnet on repositioning Heat. Just waiting. Playing up in heaven. The swing is there. He once again finds himself in a 1v1, and Kesnet answers the call with the 3K and the defuse to give KRÜ the lead. Satchel Blast to get away!
HP.
And now Kesnet's got his own showstopper that goes in. Muri's has been cleaned up through all of that. We have 2 lockdowns going out as well, so absolute chaos on the side as you've got them dueling. Joe somehow dies to a nade of all things as Kesnet has been pretty dang good with that bit of utility. It looks like both teams with 15 seconds left are going to have to wait this out, and then they're going to go. They don't have a lot of time to make this happen anymore. 2 members remaining on the side of Vivo. The Cosmic Divide comes out, and he just doesn't have time. He doesn't have the spike either.
KRÜ,
what a play from KRÜ.
A fantastic read. Remember what happened the first time Joe had lockdown? There was a stack towards B. They get inside Vivo's head. They say they have lockdown again, and we'll see how they play around this.
Yeah, you're right, Riv. They entirely gave up mid. You've got Heat, who's going to be playing back. Make sure there's nobody working their way.
Oh my.
Did he hit that? Heat still alive. Hello.
Good kills.
3 people coming his way. He gets cleaned up. They should have easy access onto A from this point forward. The 3 remaining members of Vivo Keed are nowhere near the site. They're just now starting to show up. You've got 2 in heaven. A great nade, but the spike is planted. Anyway, Naxet's been dropped.
3v3.
Yep, Klaus and Delzik are both relatively weak, too, so this is certainly a winnable situation. You've got a Ghost in the hands of Miris to work with. Oh,
does he keep pushing? He's watching the back. Heaven and A ramp is going to be the take. This gives Maurice a chance to come around.
Vixen!
Oh, Vixen!
Able to win that duel onto Kesnet. 3v2 in favor of Vivo Keed. Again, this pistol is so important. No, surely not! You don't check the discipline corner! Are you kidding me? Klaus is just sitting there, able to get 2, but Vixen looking to trade it back. 3, looking for the 4th one! Delzik's just running away, but Delzik with the shot! The spike goes off. KRÜ win the pistol!
The discipline corner indeed, Doug.
Your hands full. Kesnet and Naxet there in the smoke to continue to cause problems. NTK trying to go in aggressive. Gets tagged up through the smokes. Has to self-heal. And NTK lands the shots. NTK gets a second one.
Super smart play, holding each of the angles they need to. Klaus drops 1, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too much for him as he is just getting the 1v1s, trying to get the peaks out. That was a freight train onto A from KRÜ. Super impressive there, but it looks like Vivo Keed patiently playing that one out. A deep breath before the retake, and they were able to take down every member of KRÜ on the way in. NTK with some big frags here from Vivo as he gets pressured from multiple sides.
And really, I think at that point, they were huddled into sight, right?
Yeah.
Like, they were huddled into back A. Oh, boy. He's had his hands full, but he's holding off just fine. A stalwart defense coming out from Joe there. He gets in on it as well as he's able to one-tap Kesnet, give him the business, and send him packing. There's no way in.
It's a name we say for Vivo all the time. I know I tweeted out and heat after his game because he was amazing. And we need to see that from him because it seems like it also builds confidence.
Do the same thing that Joe did just a couple of moments ago. He's not necessarily as alone, but it seems like, yes, indeed, he can. The spike's down. KRÜ have continued to have problems going in, but Kesnet, can he find some success with the showstopper? No, Vixen drops. He's able to take care of Delzik as it's a 2v2. The spike just now making its way towards the side as Klaus is in a decent spot. Alarmbot makes sure nobody comes in from defender spawn. Kesnet playing down in hell.
Double.
He gets dropped. Klaus in a 1v2. The momentum's been all but gone, but can he rip it right back into his team's hands? No, it's Joe once again defensively holding up for Vivo Key. But is he going to have the patience? He spots one. NTK.
Down A.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Axet's left alone. He's got the op, and surely he wants to try to save it in this situation. 13 seconds left. Nothing doing. NTK get 3. We talked about the defense from Vivo Key, right? First it was Joe. Crispy. Great use of the utility. Here we go. The show's over, but he jumps up above it. Kesnet able to dodge it and get the kill. Joe looking to get it back, though, as he cleans up Delzik. The spike is down. In ropes, they still have to make their way through. Joe's been cleaned up, but NTK looking to stop things. He's not able to do it. He did get one on his way, but the spike makes its way into A. They're playing together. You see Klaus making sure there's nobody flanking in. Coming in from sewers. The Alarmbot's going to give the position away. The turret's been cleared out as well. Surely they know at this point. They have a great idea of where they're coming from. Yeah, Heat's not able to do anything, and Vixen is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Did get Mazzino, but Kesnet gets to 3. Vivo Key are going in aggressive. Yeah, there he is. Naxxat gets cleaned up. It's a bloody disaster, but can Vivo Key do anything about it in a 3v3 here? Make that a 3v2. KRÜ in a better spot, but Vixen's able to get it. Vixen's left alone here. He's got the op, but he doesn't have time. The kill's going to come through, and KRÜ get to map point.
See if they can pressure this. I mean, that's their star, so if they did need to use it for any kind of distraction, they could. Into the site they go. 2 teams to the backside. Vixen and Heat with 2 big frags.
Oh, Heat's Judge able to get a second one as well. Delzik drops. They tried doing something fast. They tried doing something hot and heavy, and Vivo Key were wise to it. They don't give up an inch. They get to 10. KRÜ's economy shambles.
Yeah.
3 sheriffs, a frenzy, and a classic. And NTK is what you're going to have to deal with here. The classic to clean up the 3rd, and he's going to heal up, get away with it, murder across the middle of the map.
It makes it tough when everybody drops at one, same spot or not. Few taps, tippy taps coming in from Mooriz. They'll know there's a rat in the sewer and flush him out soon. They can wait on the spike if they...
That's one. That's one. You still got a long way to go, though.
Oof.
He cleans that up, and for KRÜ, I think that's such an important round because we talked about their economy being in a brutal spot. Vivo Key getting to 11, and all of a sudden we have to start...
You will not kill my
There's a res that they may need. Oh, very, very brazen by Heat to go out in a full mid-view. He gets himself to safety, pretty banged up, though, and KRÜ come out with a res.
That's always such a risky spot, right? Because you pull the res, you know where it is, you swing out with it, but this time, as you mentioned, there was a beautiful stack up there to make sure that there were no shenanigans that went down.
Yeah.
Heat wasn't able to get anything off of that.
It's got to be noted, too. They dropped NTK before he could res this round, so KRÜ already working with a bit of an advantage. Looks like Cosmic Divide maybe thought about here
left.
As they start to make their way over towards the A site. It is Vixen in astral form right now, waiting to throw it down.
Playing off of the contact, the turret.
Oh, it is.
They smoke off the turret. I think they may have smoked off the turret, but you're right. The Cosmic Divide comes down. Mazzino's able to take care of Joe. Playing on the other side of the Cosmic Divide gets cleaned up. So the wall goes up, the spike goes down. And it's a 4v2 in favor of KRÜ, looking to put this first map away. Miriz and Vixen are going to have to find their way in, and they're going to have to make something happen here. You see them both pushing in from opposite sides. Klaus is the only one playing outside of that Cosmic Divide as it expires. Now Miriz slowly creeping his way forward. Again, you've got Vixen on the other side as well, playing off the gravity well. Miriz with the swing. They spotted him. They cleaned him up. 1 down. 3 more to go. Make that 2 more to go as Vixen gets things down to a 1v2. But he's got 33 health, and the spike continues to tick away. I don't know that Vixen's going to be able to find room, to find space. He's not. He didn't have time. He didn't have help. KRÜ get map 1.
What a map it was. Anybody's game throughout that entire series. Back and forth, one round to one round.
Potentially manipulating rotations from the defensive half for Vivo Keyed here. Early pressure mid and a kill right off the bat.
Yeah, with that dart going over to A, they probably figured they find a few more, gaining early pressure. Nicely done by Vivo to start the pace. Can they keep it, though? We know KRÜ likes to set it once they get an open sight. Back and forth, the dashes go down in the tailwind in favor of Nags.
Able to get two big ones. Oh, the flash would have been there, but kyedae shows up at just the right time to clean up Mirrors as well. Mazino looking to get the spike down, should be able to do so in relatively effortless fashion. Joe, 32 health, just now showing up to the party. Vixen's going to follow as well. You've got, is that delzic making sure there's not a flank coming around the corner. You've got a wall coming in through from Sage as well. That's just going to take forever to get through.
Astra Stars pushing people off their default holding positions, but like you said, they have to get through the wall first, and it's only a 2v4. They have their work cut out for them on the side of Vivo.
Yeah, Joe's left alone. The flash to grab some intel, the bullets from delzic to win the round for KRÜ, so they win the pistol yet again. Because of the gunfight he was in, you know he's got a ghost as well, but really are respecting that. With 30 seconds left, now they decide to go forward. Nags is going to dash on the side. The flash was there as well, but he's going to have to clear out the dart. Not able to land anything with the Phantom. That's off the board, but fortunately for KRÜ, Kesnet has arrived. delzic has as well. A 2-0 lead for KRÜ.
One of them got caught. They weren't able to all get the cloud burst. Nice open from Heat.
Heat's in a great spot. NTK was as well, but finally drops with Mirrors. They're just not giving up very much at all. Mirrors again! delzic trades that out. Yeah, 2v2 on the site. The spike is down. Oh, Joe's in a great spot. delzic's good for 3, though. Leaves things down. In a 1v1, and Joe answers the call again to get Vivo Keyed on the board.
Oh. Seekers got gravity weld for a moment. They really couldn't do too much. Then Cosmic Divide. As we see that pushing through and finding one. They're over onto C now. First time we're going to see this action.
Zeno should be able to get the spike down. Vivo Keyed looking to attempt the retake. Heat going hunting. It's actually Mirrors who's able to get it. Good for 3. Numbers advantage in favor of the defensive half. NTK, 10 HP. Oof. Considerable amount of damage as Nagsat's able to take care of that. Nagsat looking for a bit more. The hot hand's going to push them back, delay things for just a moment. Heat, surely Heat. My gosh, okay, he got it to half, but it was the nanoswarm that kept things at bay. Mirrors with the ace for Vivo Keyed. And he's going to get the defuse to get the run it back online.
Wow. And that's been a few for him already, actually. He's been able to get these frags in to make sure that happens. So prioritizing ult orbs for him possibly. I mean, he's 9-4-1, so yeah, he's making an impact right now for the squad on Vivo's side. And great job, NTK, finding one in the back. Kind of gave up the position of where Killjoy was coming around, and the rest of Vivo Keyed could then assess how to play this properly. The 1-2 there.
What do you hear? Yeah, he has to use that run it back right now to get info.
Absolutely.
Because there's nothing there. They have nothing to work off of.
It was just Vixen switching over. They pulled the stars from C. Now they know C is not being taken. This is a good move from Vivo. How to KRÜ respond?
Nagsat was there early. Kesnet drops as well, but Mazino now he's starting to show up. Joe hasn't given up an inch. Vixen's in a great spot as well, but the jumping shots. Good for 1. Vixen still playing backside. Klaus is left alone. He's got the spike, but Vixen good for 3, and oh baby, we're tied up at 3 apiece.
Great mid-round movement from Vivo that round. As you mentioned, there's the lockdown as well. If they can get it far enough up into C, they get a little bit more time to set up their defense, and the post plant becomes stronger. Ultimate from NTK, J-How as well, and Vixen with the Cosmic Divide. The gravity well pauses for KRÜ.
Walls up, and at this point, they know, right? At this point, there really aren't very many places you can do this, but I mean, do you really need the ultimates when you've got shots like that? No, sir. It's Joe and it's Vixen that are able to hold fast, not give up an inch.
And he actually goes for the off plant.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you have to clear that out. You just felt his presence. They assumed he had fully rotated off of sight, but he had crept his way into short. The spike's down. Now Mirrors is going to be able to back up, but they're challenging the fight. Kesnet swings out as the dash comes across from Nagsat. Give a little eye candy, make him think twice about where he wants to go. Distraction and misdirection is all he needed, but delzic's able to take care of Joe. You hear the Seekers have been used as Spike's trying to work his way further and further up, so they were able to spot where that there is a flank coming in. Heat's position has been given away. They know there's somebody wrapping his way around. The Cosmic Divide's going to come out as well. Vixen with a great swing out to land the shots onto Nagsat 2v2.
Still a few stars to place for Vixen. Can look to get those gravity wells to displace. Heat coming up from the outside. He does make the kill before the dash.
Hasn't it? No, it's Vixen up. Now, with it being Spectres in a frenzy, you know they want to try to hit something fast and close the gap, right? They want these up-close and personal fights, so you remove the advantage that the rifles have in the hands of Vivo Keyed, and that's why you see the dash in. Delzic's already good for one. Nagza dancing around the smokes, but Heat's Bladestorm's good to take care of one as well. Vixen still playing backside, though. The anchor not refusing to give up an inch, as Heat's good for 3, just narrowly missing the 4th, but fortunately for him, NTK's right there. Nagzet's in a really cheeky spot here, so it denies any sort of entry in from Link. Shock dart, but no, Kesnate able to get the spike down. Again, keep an eye on Nagzet. Oh, he gets a little froggy, swings out, cleans up Heat. Cloudburst, causing problems up in heaven. Now they're all going to pull off. Full giving up on sight, and Riv, you could almost see that before it happened. They were all pulling off, knowing that the lockdown was coming out. Cosmic Divide as well. But is that going to be enough time for them to retake the site and get the defuse? You've still got Delzic who's close, so Delzic's going to be the first one there. The rest of them are starting like a mad dash, flying their way forward. The pop flash!
Got it, they got it.
Vixen's alone. Vixen's alone, Vixen's alone! KRÜ desperately needed that round.
Absolutely.
They got it. It misses. Oh, and he misses again! Heat's not able to make anything connect. NTK cleans up Mazzino as the entry's onto the side. NTK good for a second one. As NTK looking for more, line him up and knock him down. He gets 3, 8 seconds left in the round. No problem at all. Joe gets the last. Vivo Keyed get 8, and what a half.
Very quick. Sage Wall feels good. I didn't think I see how slow there, but there is still the heal. Ooh, a little hidey-hide coming in from Maurice here. Taking down one more, now the 5v3 as they go for C.
Oh boy. Delzic has his hands full and he knows it. Boop. Clears out the dart. Repositions. Oh, all of them. Everyone swinging around the corner. Klaus able to take care of Heat. Back sight, 21 health. You got in, he dealt some damage, but he's going to have to give it right back up. Nagzet's left alone. Nagzet. Dink. Oh! It doesn't feel good, but you've got Mary's again. On the flank. Nagzet's got to check every corner. Will the timing be gratuitous to Nagzet? Nope, he's going to have to dash away, and guess what? You dash away, and you dash away into 2 other members. Woo. So Vivo Key take away the pistol. You've got some Mutual going that way as well.
Yep. Pressure to heaven.
Mazzino's in a good spot if he doesn't get cleared out, but yeah, NTK wraps around, and there's just nothing he can do. Nagzet's able to take care of NTK. And Joe falls as well.
Yeah, ready for the lurk is KRÜ, and they dissect that multi-pronged attack from Vivo coming in from the attack side now. Maurice gets himself back in, tries to get a trade, knows one is on the right, and he'll allow that now to be played over to Vixen.
Delzic's on the flank! Oh, but a great kill out from Maurice. Is he gonna have enough time for the plant? Oh my goodness, by the skin of his teeth! But that's all it was. Kesnit stops the shenanigans, stops the monkey business, and gets the round for KRÜ.
It's going to be a Blade Storm coming out if they need it. Lockdown's there as well for the Phoenix Ult, and then it's dropped immediately.
Instantly, with 30 seconds left, it looks like they are going to go ahead and push the matter forward. Heat dancing inside the smokes. The spike has arrived. Heat has dropped. Delzic with 2 big kills there. You've got the lockdown as well coming out from Zhao, but that's it. And it's not going to be a factor. Nagzet's able to clean him up. KRÜ get to 6. By one of their own, 2 ships passing in the night.
Yep.
Nagzet and Vixen just swing right by each other, but the timing is good for Vixen as he's able to get 1 Klaus trades out, Joe. He's going to get locked up. It's a 3v3 on the site. You've got members detained all over the place. The wall's going to go up. He's just sitting there. He's a sitting duck. Vixen alone in a 1v2. Mazzino on the tap. They know where he is. Mazzino's just going to stick it. Yeah, there's no reason to swing out. Yeah, it's okay if Kesnit dies. Again, Vixen not able to get around the wall. The defuse comes through. Vivo Keyed get to 10.
And they can play off the Astra Stars and the Operator on the other side. How will this work out as Heat goes in?
No shot. I'm surprised Heat even got one there. Delzic was in a great spot to stop that. But Klaus gets right back up to where he was. Miri's is dropped as well as Vixen. He's got the spike in front of him, but the problem is he also has a whole lot of members of KRÜ that are in front of him. Zhao's position's been given away. Now Vixen's left alone. Vixen good for 2. But boy, he's still got a long way to go.
Except when you have somebody tailwind in an updraft past everybody's smoke, you can't assist that person. And KRÜ was there this time. Had 2 in the site, 1 in garage, ready for this play. So KRÜ as well adapting to what Vivo is trying to pressure on these sites. Cosmic Divide blocking the front of each site, but also the activation of the turret or Killjoy utility will be of assistance.
Dude, KRÜ are not giving up an inch. Right? The one thing that they've got cooking here is deltuc, so only one on site.
Oh, that gravity well.
And he did get on. He's gonna dash across into his cloud first. deltuc gets 2. 13 seconds left. They gotta get the spike down. They have control of the site. You've got NTK who's playing backside, and Vixen is there, but a 4v2 number so heavily in favor of KRÜ. Can they hold them off? No, Vixen's dropped. It's all down to NTK. NTK gets 3, but not able to get 4. Kesnit extinguishes the insane pop-off that would have been required.
Trying to play off the ball here. Oh, what a look by deltuc.
Here they go. Mazzino's playing in the smoke. Oh, Mazzino, great shot, and he gets rid of the dart. He swings around, gets the second one as well, looking for the third. deltuc takes care of it. There's no way in for Vivo Key. They're going to have to pull off. Yeah, it's just down to Vixen. And he doesn't have the spike.
KRÜ with a heck of a shutdown. They are definitely reading Vivo Key on these rounds without even stepping out of the site, knowing which way it would be pushed based off what we saw from nagsat at A. The lockdown comes out, and they're basically able to push everything off and not worry about it.
So you've still got the Hunter's Fury in the hands of NTK going into the next round, but I think for KRÜ here, we talked about ultimate economy. You mentioned how Zhou used his.
Still getting pinged up a little bit, so he's going to have to change his mind on how this works. Turret watching top as the smokes go down, and it is going to be Vivo on A.
Mazzino takes care of Zhou as well. Oh my goodness, the wheels have fallen off the bus for Vivo Key here. They're just picked apart, they're ripped to shreds. A prime gaming flawless to get KRÜ to map point, to get KRÜ to series point, and potentially eliminate Vivo Key. That's info gathered, right? Info so much gathered that Mazzino puts the wall up on short, so they're gonna go ahead and rotate the spike that way, and guess what? There's gonna be a nice big ice wall that's not gonna allow you to work your way in. You've got the lockdown as well. They have this read, but can they get the kills? Heat up tight. Kesnit gets onto NTK. The Hunter's Fury's not there. Kesnit gets the second one as well. 2 members remain for Vivo Key to keep tournament life alive. Make that one. It's just Vixen, and no, sir. KRÜ's going to advance. Give you a KRÜ. They're going to the knockout stage.
What a game from KRÜ. You can see how pumped they are. You can see what this means. The team brought together.